Hello and welcome. This is FluentEcho English. My name is Alex, and I'm here with you today. In this session, we are not rushing. We are not trying to sound perfect. We are simply allowing English to flow calmly, naturally, and honestly. Take a slow breath with me. Inhale gently and exhale slowly. Good. This practice is designed for B1, B2 learners who want to speak English more naturally in real-life situations. Not fast English, not exam English, but real human English. You don't need to repeat everything out loud if you don't want to. You can listen first. You can absorb the rhythm, and when you feel ready, you can softly repeat. There is no pressure here. Part 1. Arriving in the moment before we speak. We arrive. Notice where you are right now. Notice the position of your body. Notice your breathing. When your body is calm, your language becomes calm. Many learners think fluency is about speed, but real fluency is about presence. When you speak slowly, your words become clearer, your thoughts become organized, and your confidence grows quietly. Now, let's begin with something simple. Repeat softly after me, or just listen. I am here. I am present. I am learning step by step. Good. Part 2. Speaking about your day 1 of the most common real-life conversations is about your day. Someone asks you, "How was your day?" You don't need a long answer. You don't need complicated words. A calm, natural response could be, "My day was calm and steady. I moved through my tasks slowly and stayed focused." Let's practice variations. Listen first. My day felt quiet and balanced. I didn't rush, and that helped me feel grounded. Now another example. It was a simple day, but it felt meaningful. I took time to breathe and stay present. Notice something important. These sentences are not difficult, but they carry emotion, tone, and awareness. That is what makes them fluent. Now try this structure in your mind. My day felt underscore. It helped me feel underscore. You can use words like calm, busy, steady, relaxed, thoughtful, productive. There is no correct answer, only an honest one. Part 3. Describing emotions naturally in real conversations. We often talk about how we feel, not in a dramatic way, but in a gentle, everyday way. For example, I felt a little tired today, but also peaceful. Or, I felt motivated in the morning and more reflective in the evening. Let's build emotional vocabulary slowly. Listen and feel the words. Calm, steady, relaxed, thoughtful, grounded, open. Now place them into sentences. I feel calm and steady right now. My mind feels relaxed and open. Good. You are not memorizing. You are experiencing the language. Part 4. Real life small talk. Very important. Small talk is not small. It creates connection. Let's practice natural responses. Someone says, "How are you today?" You could say, "I'm doing well, Thank you. I'm feeling calm and focused today. Another option. I'm doing okay. I'm taking things one step at a time. Now someone asks, what have you been up to lately? A natural answer. I've been focusing on improving my English and staying consistent. It feels good to practice a little every day. Notice the tense, I've been. This is very common in real English. Now repeat softly in your mind. I've been working on underscore. It's helping me feel underscore. Part 5. Thinking in English gently at B1, B2 level. We begin to express thoughts and opinions. Not strong debates, just calm perspectives. Someone asks, what do you think about learning English? A fluent, natural answer could be, I think learning English opens new opportunities. It helps me connect with people and ideas more easily. Or, I think learning a language takes patience, but the progress feels meaningful over time. Notice the structure, opinion, explanation, feeling. This is powerful. Now try this pattern. I think underscore because underscore. It makes me feel underscore. There is no rush. Part 6. Describing routines with awareness. Let's talk about daily routines. Instead of saying, I study English, you can say, I usually study English in a quiet space. It helps me focus and feel calm. Instead of, I exercise, you can say, I try to exercise regularly because it clears my mind and gives me energy. These sentences sound natural because they include reason and emotion. Now imagine someone asks, what is your daily routine like? A calm answer, my routine is simple. I wake up, take a moment to breathe, and start my day slowly. Good. Part 7. Describing other people. This is very important for real conversations. Instead of saying, she is nice, you can say, she seems calm and thoughtful. She speaks gently and listens carefully. Instead of, he was tired, you can say, he looked a bit tired, but he was still patient and kind. This shows empathy, and empathy makes your English sound mature. Now think of someone you interacted with recently. In your mind, complete this sentence. They seemed underscore, and it made the interaction feel underscore. Part 8. Slow reflection, deep fluency. Let's slow down again. Take a breath. At this level, fluency grows when you reflect. You might say, lately, I've been learning to slow down when I speak. It helps me feel more confident and clear. Or, I'm learning to trust my voice in English. I don't need to rush anymore. These sentences are simple, but they carry self-awareness. Now repeat softly. I am learning to trust my voice. I am improving step by step. Good. Part 9. Talking about the present moment. Let's stay here for a moment. Real life English happens now, not in the past, not in the future. Right now. Listen carefully. Right now, I'm sitting quietly and listening. I'm allowing the language to come to me naturally. This is present continuous. We use it all the time in real conversations. Another example. At the moment, I'm focusing on my breathing and my thoughts. Now try this gently in your mind. Right now, I'm underscore. It makes me feel underscore. You don't need to say much. Just one honest sentence is enough. Part 10. Talking about habits and consistency. Fluency grows through habits, not through pressure, not through fear. Listen, I try to practice English a little every day. Even 10 minutes makes a difference. Or, I don't study for long hours. I focus on consistency instead. These sentences sound confident because they are realistic. Now listen to this structure. I try to underscore regularly because underscore. For example, I try to listen to English daily because it helps my ears get used to the sound. Good. Part 11. Expressing difficulty naturally. Many learners feel afraid to talk about difficulty, but this is very natural in English. Instead of saying, English is hard, you can say, sometimes English feels challenging, especially when I'm tired. Or, I still struggle with pronunciation, but I'm improving slowly. This shows honesty and growth. Now repeat softly, I'm still learning, and that's okay. Progress takes time. Part 12. Talking about progress. This is very important for motivation. Listen, when I look back, I can see my progress clearly. I understand more than I did before. Another example, I don't speak perfectly, but I speak more confidently now. Confidence is not about perfection, it's about comfort. Now try. I've noticed that I underscore more easily now. Part 13. Real-life work and study conversations. Let's practice common real-life situations. Someone asks, "What do you do?" You can say, I'm currently focused on improving my skills and learning new things. Or, I work on different tasks during the day and try to stay organized. Someone asks, how is work going? A natural answer, it's going steadily. I'm managing my responsibilities and learning along the way. This sounds calm, mature, and fluent. Part 14. Talking about free time. Free time conversations are very common. Listen. In my free time, I enjoy quiet activities. I like reading, listening, or just reflecting. Another option. I don't always need to be busy. Sometimes doing nothing helps me reset. These sentences sound natural because they reflect balance. Now try. In my free time, I usually underscore. Part 15. Expressing preferences. Preferences help people know you. Listen, I prefer calm environments over noisy ones. They help me concentrate better. Or, I enjoy slow conversations where I can really listen. Now practice the structure. I prefer underscore because underscore. Part 16. Talking about the past calmly. At B1, B2 level, we talk about the past gently. Listen, when I started learning English, I felt nervous, but over time, I became more comfortable. Another example, in the past, I focused too much on mistakes. Now I focus more on communication. This shows growth. Now reflect. In the past, I underscore, but now I underscore. Part 17. Describing goals without pressure. Goals don't need to be heavy. Listen. My goal is to speak English comfortably in everyday situations. Or, I want to express myself clearly without overthinking. These are realistic goals. Now try. My goal is to underscore. Part 18. Slow story. A real day listen only. Now I'll tell you a slow, natural story. Just listen. Today started quietly. I woke up feeling calm and took a moment to breathe. I didn't rush. I let the morning unfold naturally. During the day, I focused on simple tasks and stayed present. In the evening, I reflected on my progress and felt grateful. This is real English, simple, clear, human. Part 19. Building inner dialogue in English fluency grows when your inner voice changes. Instead of thinking in your native language first, you begin to think like this. It's okay. I'm learning. I can express this simply. This is powerful. Repeat softly. I trust my process. I allow myself to grow. Part 20. Pausing with purpose. Let's pause again. Take a slow breath. You don't need to remember everything. Your mind absorbs more than you think. This practice is not about pushing. It's about allowing. And we are only at the beginning. I will continue expanding this script with deeper real-life situations, longer reflective stories, conversation patterns, emotional vocabulary, and fluent thought building. Part 21. Speaking when you are not sure in real life. You don't always feel sure. Fluent speakers accept this feeling. Listen carefully. I'm not completely sure, but I think this is the right choice. Let me think about it for a moment. This sounds natural. This sounds confident. You don't need to rush your answers. Another example. That's a good question. I need a second to organize my thoughts. Now repeat softly in your mind. Let me think for a moment. I'll explain it simply. This gives your brain time. This gives your English space to breathe. Part 22. Making simple explanations. You don't need complex grammar to explain ideas. Listen, I chose this because it feels right for me. It matches my pace and my goals. Or, I'm doing this step by step so I don't feel overwhelmed. Simple logic, clear meaning. Now try. I'm doing this because underscore. Part 23. Handling mistakes. Calmly. Mistakes happen in every conversation. Fluent speakers don't panic. Listen, sorry. Let me say that again more clearly. What I meant was, this is very powerful English. Another example. I didn't explain that well. Let me try again. Now, repeat. Let me rephrase that. Thanks for your patience. This keeps conversations smooth. Part 24. Describing your thought process. This is a B2 level skill. Listen, I'm still thinking about it, but my first idea is this: I'll adjust if needed. Or, at first, I felt unsure, but now I feel more confident. This shows awareness. Now practice. At first, I felt underscore, but now I feel underscore. Part 25. Talking about time naturally. Time expressions are everywhere. Listen. Recently, I've been focusing more on listening. Lately, I've noticed better understanding. Or, over time, things start to feel easier. Now repeat. Recently, I've been underscore. Over time, I've learned to underscore. Part 26. SOFT. Agreement and disagreement. Real conversations need balance. To agree softly. I see what you mean. That makes sense to me. To disagree politely. I understand your point, but I see it a bit differently. This keeps conversations respectful. Repeat. I see your point. I feel slightly differently. Part 27. Expressing needs and boundaries. This is real-life English. Listen, I need a little more time to think about this. I'd prefer to talk about it later. Or, I'm not comfortable with that right now. Clear, calm, respectful. Now try. I need underscore right now. Part 28. Deepening your daily story. Let's expand a normal day. Listen carefully. Today was steady and focused. I handled my responsibilities without rushing. I gave myself permission to slow down. By the end of the day, I felt balanced and grounded. This is fluent storytelling. Now imagine your day. Today was underscore. I felt underscore by the end. Part 29. Inner confidence language. What you say to yourself matters. Fluent thinkers say things like, I don't need to impress anyone. I just need to express myself clearly. Or, I'm allowed to learn at my own pace. Repeat softly. I trust myself. I'm doing enough. Part 30. Slow reflection. Pause. Let's pause again. Feel the rhythm of the language. Notice how English feels calmer now. This is not memorization. This is integration, and we are still building. Next, we will move into longer real-life dialogues, workplace conversations, emotional storytelling, decision-making, language, advanced fluency patterns, and deep, reflective monologues, all slowly, all naturally, all connected. Part 31. WorkplaceCommunication.com and clear. Let's move into real-life workplace English. Listen carefully. I'd like to clarify one thing before we move forward. My main focus right now is quality, not speed. This sounds professional. This sounds confident. Another example. I'm open to feedback, and I'm happy to improve. Now repeat. I'd like to clarify something. I'm open to feedback. Good. No stress, no rush. Part 32. Asking for help without fear. Asking for help is strength. Listen, could you explain that one more time, please? I want to make sure I understand correctly. Or, I'm still learning, so I appreciate your patience. Now, repeat. Could you explain that again? I appreciate your patience. This keeps communication human. Part 33. Making decisions out loud. Fluent speakers think aloud. Listen, I've considered a few options, and this feels like the best one. It aligns with my priorities right now. Another, I'll start with this and adjust if needed. Repeat, I'll start with this and see how it goes. Part 34. Handling pressure gracefully. Pressure exists everywhere. Listen, I'm feeling some pressure, but I'm managing it well. I'm taking things one step at a time. Or, I don't need to solve everything today. Repeat, one step at a time. I don't need to rush. Part 35. Describing challenges honestly. Honesty builds trust. Listen, this part is challenging, but I'm learning from it. Every difficulty teaches me something. Another, I haven't mastered this yet, but I'm improving. Repeat, I'm improving every day. Part 36. Emotional awareness in English. This is advanced fluency. Listen, I felt overwhelmed earlier, but now I feel calm. Taking a break helped me reset. Or, I noticed my energy was low, so I slowed down. Repeat, I noticed how I felt. Part 37. Telling a longer personal story. Let's build depth. Listen slowly. A few years ago, I felt unsure about my direction. I was trying many things, but nothing felt stable. Over time, I learned to trust small steps. That decision changed how I see progress. This is natural storytelling. Now imagine your story. A few years ago, I felt underscore. Over time, I learned underscore. Part 38. Social conversation, flow, small talk matters. Listen, how has your day been so far? Anything interesting happened today? Or, that sounds interesting. Tell me more. Repeat, that sounds interesting. Part 39. Setting intentions. Intentions guide action. Listen, today I want to stay focused and calm. I don't need perfection. I need consistency. Repeat, I choose consistency. Part 40. Evening reflection. Deeper. Let's end the day in English. Listen, tonight I'm proud of my effort. I showed up even when it felt difficult. Tomorrow is another opportunity. Repeat, I showed up today. Part 41. Pause and breathe. Feel the flow. Your English is no longer separate. It's part of your thinking now. We will continue building advanced dialogues, natural idioms, soft, not forced emotional storytelling, workplace fluency, real life, decision, language, inner confidence, speech. Part 42. Expressing uncertainty with confidence. Fluency is not pretending to know everything. Fluency is knowing how to speak when you are unsure. Listen carefully. I'm not completely sure yet, but I'm thinking about it. I need a little more time to decide. This sounds calm. This sounds mature. Another example. I don't have the full answer right now, but I'm working on it. Repeat softly. I need a little more time. I'm working on it. Good. Part 43. Giving opinions without argument. A fluent speaker shares opinions gently. Listen. From my experience, this approach works better. But I'm open to other ideas. Or, I see your point, and I'd like to add something. Repeat. I see your point. This keeps conversations respectful. Part 44. Daily Self-Talk in English. This is where real fluency grows. Listen, I'm doing my best today. I don't need to compare myself to anyone. Another, I'm learning, and that is enough for now. Repeat, that is enough for now. Part 45. Describing progress naturally instead of big claims. Fluent speakers show growth calmly. Listen, I've noticed small improvements recently. My confidence feels stronger than before. Or, things are becoming clearer with practice. Repeat, I'm noticing progress. Part 46. Handling awkward moments. Awkward moments happen. Listen, that was a bit awkward, but it's okay. We can move on. Another, let me rephrase that. Repeat, let me rephrase that. This gives you control. Part 47. Talking about time and energy. Listen carefully. My energy is better in the morning. I try to do important things early. Or, I need to manage my time more carefully. Repeat, I need to manage my energy. Part 48. Explaining routines with flow. Listen, I usually start my day slowly. Then I focus on one task at a time. Another, I build momentum as the day goes on. Repeat, one task at a time. Part 49. SOFT. Motivational language, not aggressive, not forced. Listen, I remind myself why I started. That helps me stay focused. Or, even slow progress matters. Repeat, slow progress matters. Part 50. Describing change over time. Listen deeply. I used to feel nervous speaking English. Now I feel calmer and more present. Another, my mindset has shifted gradually. Repeat, I feel calmer now. Part 51. Talking about learning itself, metafluency. Listen, learning a language is emotional. Some days feel easy, others feel challenging. Or, consistency matters more than motivation. Repeat, consistency matters. Part 52. Sharing values. Values shape speech. Listen, I value honesty and clarity. I try to communicate thoughtfully. Or, respect matters to me. Repeat, respect matters to me. Part 53. Expressing gratitude naturally. Listen, I appreciate your time and support. It means a lot to me. Or, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Repeat, I appreciate it. Part 54. Reflective evening monologue. Listen slowly. As the day ends, I reflect quietly. I notice what went well and what I can improve. I don't judge myself harshly. I allow myself to rest. Repeat key phrase. I allow myself to rest. Part 55. Internal dialogue. Advanced fluency. This is powerful. Listen, I notice my thoughts without reacting immediately. I choose my response calmly. Repeat. I choose my response calmly. Part 56. Conversational pauses. Silence is not weakness. Listen. Let me think about that for a moment. Repeat. Let me think. Part 57. Describing expectations. Listen. I try not to expect perfection. I focus on steady effort. Repeat. Steady effort. Part 58. Speaking about identity. Listen. I'm becoming someone who communicates clearly. My voice feels stronger now. Repeat. My voice feels stronger. Part 59. Dealing with mistakes gracefully. Listen, I made a mistake, and that's okay. I learned from it. Repeat, that's okay. Part 60. Closing a conversation politely. Listen, it was nice talking with you. Let's continue this another time. Repeat, it was nice talking with you. Subscribe so you can continue building fluency with calm guidance. Turn on notifications so you don't miss future sessions designed just like this one. This is FluentEcho English, where your voice becomes clear, calm, and confident, one breath, one sentence, one day at a time. Take care of yourself. Keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next session.